Hey guys, what is going on? It's the Green Man, bringing you more Archeage 3.0 on the PTS, and this time we're doing the Warborn race guide. Now, this is female, of course, as you can see, and I do apologize. Other than the brief clip you'll see of me messing around with the male Warborn and character customization, the first little bit of this is actually narrated afterwards because I didn't realize that my mic wasn't on for the first little bit of this video. So that's about how this is going to be, and now it's going to jump into that, so enjoy for a bit. So here I'll give you guys just a quick overview of character creation for the male Warborn. That's pretty cool. Some sort of device attached to my back. Maybe it's like a memory control thing or a mind control thing. So yeah, I won't spoil anything else for you. Anyway, so here's preset 1 and 2 is here. That's quite nice. A lot of good presets, a lot of different things you can do with these characters. Chopped off horns, you got a Hellboy look going on. A lot of different stuff. A lot of options. Definitely more options than previous races had. That's what happens with time though, right? I like that. I like the top knot look a lot. And of course, we'll go over the hair a little bit, see a few different styles of that. Good old top knot, mohawk. I mean, they got everything you'd expect, right? They got it all. Some real big horns. All kinds of different ones for them too. Those are nice. I like these. Those are interesting. They're all very nice. They're all very nice in their own ways. There you go. That's about it. I like how those are kind of offset. That's interesting. That's about it. Everything else you're gonna see is mostly normal, other than the fact that this is a much different character model than the other classes or the other races are. So other than that, it's mostly the same. Body, you can of course do the same as you can, you'll see with the female later. Different body types, I guess. They didn't have these for the old races. So that was the male Warborn. Alright, so we're going to make a female Warborn, and I'm going to go with Vitalism because I plan to actually play this at launch, so I'm actually going to roll with the skills I'm going to start with as well, and I'm going to start with Vitalism because I am a healer. And now, as you see, we're going to be sort of looking through all the presets for the female Warborn. Of course, there's a good variety, as with any other race. Archeage did a really good job with this. A few things I want to mention while I'm browsing the preset selection. Notice the different colored eyes and the two-tone hair and everything that's new for these new races. Some things I want to mention, one being I will be getting a new mic before December 10th, so whenever Archeage 3.0 comes, all the content will be with a nice clear new mic, and that should be great. So I'm pretty excited about that. Another thing I wanted to mention is, in my previous videos I said that Tryon took out all the pay to win things in the fresh start servers. That's sort of true, but not completely true. They are going to be taking out most pay to win items. I believe the only thing they're going to be keeping in is like some sort of labor potion thing that you can get, and then it's pretty expensive. It's a bigger bundle. That and Patreon is really going to be the only things, but they said that they will be implementing more things afterwards, depending on, you know, how the server goes and how it builds and everything. So it all depends on how fast or slow we can catch up as to when we'll be getting these more pay to win items in back into the marketplace. It'll be the same as Legacy, but not until we're actually caught up with them with everything else. So I like the way they're going about it. They're sort of letting us get integrated before throwing us at them and making us compete in ways with other people who are geared and have been gearing and leveling for a long time, marketplace wise and things like that, or potential transfers, server transfers for characters. So as you can see here, we're looking through the hair, and very nice hair, some just for Warborn that you won't see on the older races or even on the dwarves. Same with the dwarves, have hair that the Warborns won't or other races won't. Looking through some horns for the female. Few different, pretty good ones, I'd say. And of course you can change the color of it too, which I really liked. They have a few different colors, as you can see. Some of them are a little more potent than others. Now I don't think that you can actually change the body type at all. Like you can't really mess around with how the body looks. Same with the male. If you noticed whenever we went through that, there wasn't any body detail. You know, you couldn't really change anything around it, you know, his arm length or anything, you know. So I don't know if it's going to be like this at launch. Maybe they just kept it out of PTS, but I kind of doubt it. I think that they're sort of made, I guess they only made like the one character option or something, who knows, or the character model, but that's what it is, at least in the PTS, is you don't have the option to change the body at all, so everyone's going to be running around with the exact same build. Kinda gonna look weird, I think, but maybe they put enough other customization in to offset it a little bit with all the different skin colors and the horns and the hair differences, everything like that. So maybe it'll be okay. And like I just mentioned, all these different skin colors you see here. Interesting selection of different colors. Blue, of course. Purple is pretty cool. And I do like that they put darker skin colors in here that look pretty good, because other races don't have dark skin colors, and it was pretty weird. Found it very strange. They have all these sorts of ashy, weird looking, strange colors, but they don't have like normal colors. And again, you can see here with the eyes, with the eyebrows, you can change the eyebrow colors, and then we'll go to the eyes, and they have all these different things for your lenses you can change, and you can change the color of both eyes, and of course there's the option to match them, that little button there, which is nice, because if you watched my dwarf video, you saw that there was not that option for your hair and your beard, so I had to actually manually match my hair and my beard, and that was a little bit of a pain, but it wasn't too bad. And of course our face paint. Lots and lots of face paint. I never really looked much through this on the other races. I would assume they have a few different ones, a few more now that they may have released for these races. But all in all, I'm sure it's mostly the same. Got a pretty good variety of different things if you are looking for a big face mask, basically, or just like a little accent sort of tattoo. I'm gonna go with this one. I don't know why. It looked pretty cool to me. It just kind of fit with this character, at least for PTS. And as you can see here, for these new races, they put in the ability to change the body type being the texture, basically, of your skin, and you can kind of make it look wrinkly, so you can actually have like an old face and an old body now, instead of just the old face with this like real young body. So there's that. And of course we're going to take the name Jack Bauer because why not?
To complete your lives, you require an army, and we have found them. A race of murderers, their bodies cursed to rot for eternity. Reborn them with your power, imbue them with souls of your making, with your kiss of death. Let them live again.
Awaken. I have set you free. In return, you must serve me with your every breath. Because of your past, and the future I have chosen for you, I name you Warborn.
Eleanor's judgment is at hand!
So right off the bat you can kind of get a backstory for the Warborn, and here you see I'm about to go into this thing. I kind of ran through the first few parts, nothing really exciting, picked up a quest, and then I ran into here, and now we get to check out our level 30 mech suit that this class and this class gets. The dwarves also get one that's different, but we get to check this out. The dwarves do not get to check theirs out, but this is sort of like a little tutorial, and maybe they do and I just got to skip it for the dwarf when I made it. This is a different account I'm using here, so it's possible that that happened and I already did a tutorial so I didn't need to or something. But as you can see here, we have this tutorial going, which is what this is. It's sort of the equivalent for the other races. They have the ship tutorial now, and they talk to the captain and go on that little adventure, and it's all a dream. Well, you have this one. It's for the Warborn. Similar, same thing. You just get sort of the gist of different things you'll be doing, like using this. And as you can see, you have 5 abilities for it. Your number 1 is sort of like frontal AoE, sometimes radial AoE. That's just a basic attack pretty much, and you can spam that. Your 2 is going to be an AoE that sort of just hits it's a radial AoE, hits everyone around you. And then as you see right there, I just used my 3 ability, which smashes the ground in an AoE and knocks everyone away from me. 4 is very similar to that, but I believe it doesn't knock them away from you. It may knock them down though, but they don't get knocked away. And then as you see there, that shield around me is your 5 ability. And now we are done with this. Hey everybody, it's me in real time. How are ya? What? Alright, so that was weird. We're off. We're actually in the world now. Not messing around in some like tutorial, didn't give us any XP or actually, yeah, we got 40% of level 1 from that, I guess. So whatever. We're starting here. We're gonna work our way through all this and into Sunbite Wilds. Wait, we're in Sunbite Wilds. Into Arkham Iris. Yep, looks like. And that'll take us up into everything else. This will probably get us pretty far in the leveling, mostly through early game and all that kind of stuff. All the leveling through quests you really need to do. It'll get you through all that. And let's start off. Alright, and we're taking our staff. Now we are going to be getting our next weapon right afterwards. Here's our racial passive, Brute Strength. It increases your move speed while carrying a trade pack 10% for 5 minutes. So that's pretty awesome. If you're doing a lot of trading, it might not be a bad idea to take one of these Warborn. The Dwarf's passive gives them a machining bonus, probably for the same amount of time. I did go over that in my other video, but I failed to mention that that's what it was, the racial passive for them, or the racial ability, not necessarily passive because it's not a passive. Hey us. I do apologize though for earlier having to have the recording instead of this. I just realized during that loading screen that where it changed that I didn't have my mic on anymore. I had turned it off whenever I was doing another video because I didn't want any noise during the recording, and of course I didn't turn it back on because I'm an idiot. So instead of starting over or anything, I'm just going to, I just recorded pretty much everything for the character creation and that weird little tutorial, which is basically what it was, just like the ship for all the other classes. We just got shot up into the air. If you're thinking about checking out the game, this is the time to do it. December 10th when this drops, join that fresh start, and it's the best chance you may have. It's definitely going to be an awesome chance to get into the game and be on equal footing with everybody. I would really recommend it if you're an MMO player and if you haven't played this, and if you're even watching this video and you haven't played it, then you should definitely be trying it out, because you're going to be missing out. Hitting this half done building with a hammer, and we built a frame for a Harani house. Who knew Jack Bauer could build things too? We are going to take Great Club. I don't know exactly what I'll be running. I need to kind of look up all the late game gear to see what I'll be running for my class. I kind of have some ideas in mind to kind of stray away from what is sort of the meta. I don't really even know what the meta is, to be honest. So yeah, it'll be fun. I will be a healer though, primarily mostly a healer, but I'll just be able to do damage too. That's kind of the style I go with. And on a side note, for Revelation Online, when that comes out, I will also be playing an occultist, because that's what they do too. Half heals and half damage. That's what it's about. Alright, so well, I shouldn't say this. In my dwarf video, while I was running through on my male dwarf, I missed the quest for the mount. And it was kind of right, I actually ran right past it, didn't pick it up. I don't know why. But then I actually had to end up going back on a different character and going through to find it. I felt like that would be the fastest way to do it, and it ended up being pretty fast, so it was alright. But this one, we found it first try. That one looks so nice. I like it. I like the black with the gold trim sort of look. So we will be taking that after we plant this Vita seed. I'm gonna grab ourselves 2 water. That'll do. Should do. Just in case, we'll grab more. Yeah, we'll need more for our house or our 8x8 quest later. Alright, got our Vita root. And now we got our black scale pangolin pup. There's Epona from Pirate, level 55, just chilling. I'm not sure what he's trying to do. Look for these maybe. Hey, over here. They're over here. Alright, see ya. Alright, seems like you can't really plant anything around this dead area around the well. You actually have to get it away from that enough. Oh, this guy's pretty cute. Oh man, look at that face. Look at that face. And now he looks so happy. What it looks like to me is a half armadillo, half dog. Oh, don't you like the bath? Doesn't like the bath. Seems happy that the bath is over. And his back is big enough that we can stand on it while he's here. If we can... There we go. Oh, we can dance with him now. Yeah. Getting our dance on. We can't accept him until we're on the ground, though. Alright. Well, here we go. Pangolin on the skill bar, and now we're on him. Alright. So we're gonna name it Chloe, right? Seems like we have 8,500 credits. We're rolling in that money. I don't know what we can do with it. We could get ourselves some wings. That's a good idea. Let's get some wings so we can fly around easier, like right off the bat. Oh, those matches our pangolin. We're going with them. Boom. Boom. What up, dog? Can't get it. Ooh. Is that it? Here we are. One more for good measure. So, we are level 5. First will be Songcraft. Of course. We're a healer, right? Going Songcraft. I didn't mention either the first ability for Vitalism now. It's called Crossroads. Fires a bolt of holy light that deals 110 magic damage, or however much it deals for you. It's pretty much a lot like Critical Discord, but just for Vitalism, and of course has different effects and different combos, like inflicts plus 37% damage on cursed targets and heals allies blessed by you as long as they're within 15 meters of the target, which is awesome. It's basically just going to start spurting off little heals to everybody if you're attacking stuff. Like if you're throwing this at a boss, the tank's going to be getting tiny heals because he's going to be right next to the boss, and any melee people too, which is always nice. Always a good bonus. And then of course Mirror Light is going to give you that curse if you hit somebody with it. So you're going to be dealing plus 37% damage on any mirror lit targets. So we're going to pick up our Mirror Light next, and then we might as well just get our stun, right? And we're about to get some gear. Yeah, let's do what this person is doing. I think we got to climb up here. And then we got steps. Oh. What's this? Oh, we collected a shirt. Alright. It's a pretty nice area, I'd have to say so far. Oh, just look at that view. How about that? Oh, well, not that view. Sorry, let's just take this in for a moment. Oh, yeah. I'm just a junkyard slime. That's all I'll ever be. I'm just a junkyard slime. Cloth uppers. Thank you. Well, it's a recolor of what we had. There's some sort of interesting thing going on at the bottom of this area, this Sunbite Wilds. You see here there's sort of they are actually all plots, so these are all plots, I guess. You can build on all these, any type of house or field, all over in this southern area here. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty nice, and it's right on this coast on the south side, so that's awesome. Looks like we are about to be venturing out into the water, in fact. Let's throw our glider out for the first time. That is just... look how cool. We have this guy on the PTS here that's kind of chilling on his galleon, his PTS galleon. So cool. It is pretty cool though. Get a little look at that. That's a galleon. It used to be the biggest ship. I don't think it's even close now to the biggest. Still a pretty awesome ship. You can get that. That can be yours and more. Just have to play Archeage. And unlike housing that needs a subscription, you can travel the sea as much as you want at your leisure as a free player. So our boat is still out, which is what this diamond on the map is. And here we go. Back off. Oh, some people dueling. Sit down, son. Sit down. Alright, we get our lowers. Oh, and at the same time we hit level 10. And now here we go. Class time. Going Aromancy. It's no big secret. We're going to roll a cleric just so we have it. Just so we have Aromancy early on. Can do some Serpentis maybe. Oh, we will take this. Decreases the cast delay and the chance of interruption when hit by 50%. Yeah, you definitely want that. You definitely need that. Great skill. Great passive. And it's not only for Songcraft, so, you know, it works for all your skills, of course. I have to say, some of these Warborn quests take a long time for how early on in the game it is. Already getting another great club, actually. We didn't get our staff, our second staff yet, but we did just pick up second great club, so we'll throw that on our bar. Someone doing donuts in their clipper on this little pond. We haven't seen much in the way of nodes to harvest of any type, so we still have our eyes open for that. We're entering a cave, so hopefully we can see some ore. We have a Fortuna vein next to us here. Someone didn't want to get. Got another ore there. So it looks like this cave, Fading Rainbow Cave, pretty early on in this area. It looks like you're going to be able to find a little bit of ore here. We will count the rocks as we go and find out how many for you. I believe I counted at least 10 rocks that are in here. 10 iron ore rocks that you can mine. In Archeage's latest interview, they did mention that the Warborn and Dwarf races level faster than the other races do. And they do plan to address the whole Gilda Star thing, because obviously it's not right that you don't have any as a new race. Like, I have none yet. I have one because I went to the Priestess of Nui at level 10, and I got that one. That's the only one I've gotten so far. If I were another race at level 12, I'd probably be looking at almost enough to buy a cottage, which is 15 guildas. Playing some sweet music for these tired workers. What a lovely song. I feel so energized. Yeah, my music does work wonders. And now we're going to get our staff. Let's throw that on. And we're up to level 14. Whoa! Your pangolin later on, whenever it hits level 15, 20 and 25, I believe, maybe, you get rolls. You get the ability to roll with him to go faster, and it's like a dash. It's really awesome. Makes him even cuter. We got our upper robes, our next set of upper robes. Got level 15. Grab mend for us. Quick recovery, big skill for vitalism. Will reset your cooldowns on healing crits. This is our rain dance. It's how we dance for rain. Didn't you know? It probably wouldn't be the craziest thing to assume that around redemption here we'll be getting our farm. I bet we will. Oh, here we go. Blue Salt Brotherhood. He wants us to gather some water. Water those. Now we need to get ourselves Potato Eye. You can find the right Mirage Isle guide nearby. I see the green glowy over here. So we just got our farm. Boom, there it is. Pretty fast, I'd say. We're only level 16 as opposed to I was level 20 on my dwarf whenever I got there. I probably quested a little more than I needed to, so you might be able to say like maybe 16 to 18. I would say 18 is a safe bet, 17 or 18 for when you are probably going to arrive here in Redemption, the town at the end of Sunbite Wilds here, and then you'll have your 8x8 and you can start growing, you can start doing whatever your little heart desires, really. Here we'll take a quick look at Rakala Mountains. This is going to be the housing zone for this side. As you can see, it's temperate. As you can see, it's north of Hosla, just east of Warborn Basin. And housing area, housing area, housing area. One down here as well. Probably one somewhere in here, but maybe not. They may be up here, and then this one, and then that might be it. But anyway, either way, as you can see, there's a lot, and we will be going over both areas, west and east, in a video soon to come, so stick around, stay tuned for that. Definitely make sure you subscribe so you can get updated whenever that drops immediately, and you can be on it before December 10th when Archeage 3.0 goes live. And that being said, also please give this video a like. It'll help me out, help it get seen by other people who may want some of this information that I so shoddily gave. And please send me some comments. Let me know what you thought. Let me know what you're planning on doing, some of your plans, or just say, hi, how are you? Whatever you're thinking for a comment. I'll take any. So this has been Green Man. Love you all, and I'll see you later. Have fun out there.